Oh, hello. I was getting a snack. I am back. I need the opening movie to play. I'd rather have the ability to Glizzy Overdrive or Pod Springe IRL. Maybe like Pod Springe, I guess. But both are pretty lit. Pod Springe. Here we go. Peak. It's opening as Peak. Wartzer, yes. In the face of 10 million copies. Good. Oh, Laura is Peak. Emma is good. Toa is also Peak. And Sarah. I don't know who that guy is. I love when games have like intros like this. It's so good. Oh, I was actually on the train. Nice. Talk to Laura first. When you reach the gram, I'd like to ask a favor of you all. A favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the Arcade School students. This group has practitioners of the 8 leaves of One Blade School. core fencing, spearmanship alike. I have no doubt each would be of interest to students of the martial arts. Perhaps so. Chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them? No, both read and use this, at least use swords. Certainly, the Arcade School teaches more than just sword play. While some use two-handed swords like myself, others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. You think? Hey, what about me? What about me? Lami's really strong too. Sorry, none of them use Lamy. Get out of here. True. It's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. I concur. Watching our arrogant them wouldn't afford the students any chance to learn new techniques of their own. Boo, you meanies. Never leaving me out. Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get the chance before our field study's over. Of course, look forward to it if we do. Allow the opportunity to show the students each of your respective styles in turn. And I too assume then that you'll all participate if such an opportunity does arise. Of course, wouldn't miss it. Lavender. Surely, it's just a coincidence. It has to be. What's wrong, Emma? Getting motion sickness or something? No, I'm fine. Just wondering if you might be able to see Lohengram Castle while we're in Legram. Oh, the castle that came up in Instructor Thomas's lesson the other day? Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. It's surrounded by mist, and more than often than not, such imagery has its own appeal as well. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat. Yeah, it does. I was just thinking it'd be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in class to our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be. Plus, Lohengram Castle served as a base for St. Santlaw. Emma? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Just excited about what I might see there. We still have some time before we reach Barrier Hard. We'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive. Make sure you're ready. I will be. It's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I'd like to see Rufus again if we had the chance. Sure, he's much too busy for that anyway. Hardly seems appropriate to return home now, after I chose not to during summer. That's a good point. Something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month, they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while. After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month. And neither faction is considered enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. Suppose I should try to focus on our field studying and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I'm concerned about my family's activities, but this hardly seems the time to show my face back home. I'll just try to focus on our field study and put the whole matter out of my mind for now. The issue of regional cultural heritage is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. Well, the desire to preserve the region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old animist tradition in Legram. I hear a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you'll see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the landscape and its meat remain as well. Sounds like Legram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess and spirits. I think that's a fact many Arboreans are starting to forget. But if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting. It means a little extra money going to taxes. Yeah, I feel the same. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. Our cultures and traditions may differ. People of Legram and Nord both worship the same goddess and spirits. Traditions are definitely worth protecting, even if that means levying a few more taxes. Look at all the trees going past the windows. So cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really now, I'm kind of surprised. I assume being in the intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time. I usually just ride on Nami when I'm on a mission. And the super fast train, Claire and the others in the RMP doesn't have any windows. And Gram's special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Interesting. It's not often that you get to ride a regular train like this then, is it? You get too excited here. We're not gonna have too much excitement left for when we reach our destination, especially considering how early you got up this morning. I was so excited I could barely sleep. Let me find myself plenty of energy. Yeah, what was I saying? See, told you. We'll be at Bearheart soon. Just try and get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. Haha, at times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old. Boo, I wanted to keep enjoying the view out the window. Oh well. Hehe, can't wait till we get there. Honestly. Oh. So Dr. Laura, Emma, Eustace, guys, a blade. I like this game. It's weird. Weird.
さて、カードを引くがよい。そちらの先行だな。クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。
Redraw.
クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。
Okay.
こちらの先手か。鏡よ。
Dang. Nope. Clear.
仕切り直すとしよう。クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。
Dang, this game.
そちらの先行だな。
Oh. Dang.
イカズチよ。
How dare.
イカズチよ。
Wow.
鏡よ。
Oh no, you don't. That's mine.
ほう、そう来るか。
Whoa.
やるな。
Boom.
良い勝負だったな。
Oh. She's cheating. It's okay. I'll challenge her
剣
again.
の遊戯、始めるとしようか。さて、カードを引くがよい。
Okay.
そちらの先行だな。
I have to play something that'll be higher than that.
クリア。
Clear.
仕切り直すとしよう。クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。
Dang. Again.
こちらの先手か。
Ah, clear.
クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。そちらの先行だな。イカ
Boom.
ズチよ。やるな。鏡よ。
No, you don't.
ほう、そう来るか。
This destroys.
やるな。
And that one.
やるな。
What?
クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。そちらの先行だな。
Okay.
参った。
Nice.
さすがにやるな。
Got him.
お手柔らかにお願いします。
Go easy on me. She's gonna destroy me.
さあ、カードを引きましょう。こちらの先行ですね。
Alright.
同
Oh.
点。仕切り直しですね。
Skinoshi.
こちらの先行ですね。
What? Oh no. That's going bye bye.
そうきましたか。
I'm taking that.
やられました。ボルトです。
Wow, jerk.
ボルトで
Wow. What? You gotta be kidding me. She's not even kidding. No, I couldn't bolt that. Wow, I got destroyed. Okay, let's go. Whoa. What? How dare? Okay. I'm gonna take those. And those. Alright. Nope. Wow. Yoink. That's right. I won. Whoa, Gaius. Converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub? Dude, thanks so much. How goes? How goes? That September discount, yeah. Sakaguchi. Oh wow. Oh, thanks. How many turns was that before I got to go? Blade is tough. What is this game? Wow. I'm taking his card. Alt. You kidding? I'm taking that one. Yeah. What the? He just owned me so bad. Didn't do it. I just gotta play everybody once, I don't gotta beat them. Wow, that's a pretty good hand. 2 sevens. Even tie. How dare. Wow. Really? What? I'll take it. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yes. Good old RNG. Now she's asleep again. I think I'm almost done this game. Stop talking. I talked to them already. I love how chill this game is. Times like these. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. Special Express lines bound for Berhard. Our next stop is Berhard, the terminus of the express line. Please ensure all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Oh, and finally, you had to change trains here, right? That's right. Train bound for Legram should be arriving in 10 minutes. Need to hurry for an boarding time. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping for a chance to poke around Berhard. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Berhard, isn't it? Be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You'd graciously open your home to us in Nord, after all. If that was Machias, he would say no. Probably. Goody man, goody. This remix is fire. Oh. And couch. $11:30. Another talking session. Wow, this forest is really dense. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book. As though, if you kept very quiet, fairies might come into play. Might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in the Gram, but because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believed her a changeling, switched at birth by the fairies. Really fascinating. The reality is a bit less rosy. The family line of Count Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. Changeling, huh? Oh. Look at that fog. Came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not all uncommon for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. I thought, in that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. Lammy, smash. Oh. Whoa. lakeside town. Yeah, it's really cool. Stunning. The first time I visited Legram, it's every bit as beautiful as I'd led to believe. This is the town of myths and ancient legends. Please to see no taken liking to it. Unfortunately, this mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Right? Laura is, one of the best. Pograno is breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, milady. Huh? How long have you been there? Interesting, I couldn't sense him coming at all. Yeah. I have returned, Klaus. I see that your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished from my time away from home. Yeah, Laura is pretty much tops. Laura, Toa, Sarah. Oh, on the contrary. My age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to an old man like me. Yike. Surely you jest. Can I assume the father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from the Gram? Right, so. He also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return, so I'd expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you. Everyone, this is Klaus, your Arseid family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence, serves as acting master for the Arseid School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Huh, sounds like one amazing old guy. Haha. Klaus. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. The mansion. So, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region, too. Just look at the stone monument. I believe that was built long before the Arseid family was entrusted with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. There's a rather strange shape, too. Oh, what's that? That is the Anselm was. Appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right. The center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, with those beside her are two of the Eisenritter. I believe these were made well over 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Zanlod. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount. Well, so that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? Haha, you'll need to add a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. But Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in the Gram. The Viscount did mention you'd be returning. So happy to see you again, Lady Laura. So happy to see you're all well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the Academy. Sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. Love to hear all about how life at the Academy's been treating you. She seems to be quite popular around here. Yeah, looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the Gram. Huh? You just didn't seem happy? Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Huh? Oh, well. Guess I'll go look over the task one more time just to be sure. I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Undoubtedly the sound is Hearts Crossing. Ah, so then this must be the Arcade School's training hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I could possibly count, although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father or Klaus. Haha, my apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. You can tell by the way he carries himself he has master's poise. Seems to be the case. This is Viscount Arcade's mansion. Wow, so this is where Laura lives. You expect nothing less from a Viscount. Seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold. Excuse me, there's a need over her eyes. Welcome to the home of Viscount Arcade. Allow me to show you around in my father's steed. I just love when characters break and they like walk in place forever for a while. Whoa. Those are some dope chandeliers. Wow, what an incredible view. So beautiful. Not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... Wait. Gaius lives in the Nord. He's like surrounded by a spectacular view. Whoa, a castle. Ah, that must be Legram's famous landmark. Indeed, that's the Langram Castle. During the War of the Lions, it served as Landsbane and stronghold. A saint's castle towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it there in all its majesty makes you want to set brush to canvas. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. I agree. There'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared our task for us, Klaus? Actually, the assigning of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional. A professional at what? Can you elaborate? Head to the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza. At the Master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks of your field study there. Here, the Bracer Guild. There's a branch here in Legram. Indeed. There's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. The family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us in the town over the years. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What? What are you babbling on about? Haha, nothing much, just thinking out loud. Anyways, looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. I'd like to get through as many of today's tasks as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Claus. Of course, please take care, everyone. Jesus is underleveled. It's like, oh. I'm so pleased that Lady Laura's finally returned home. Only be in Legram a couple days, but thank you for your care, Prana. I do hope you and your friends find some time during a visit to relax. I have every intention of serving you all to the best of my abilities. Made sure to prepare your bedding right before it got foggy. Also prepared some herbal tea. Whenever you're finished for the day, just come back and wind down here. Cool. Whoa. A family crest and all this stuff. It's a cool crest too. That's locked. Clearly. Must be some important room. Whoa. Must be Lohengrin Castle. Pretty cool paintings. Not sure what that mountain is. And every single room in this place has like a foyer or a veranda. That's kind of wild. Even this place. Oh, that's where I was before. Huh? I see. I was in the second room. Oh. You'll find the Bracer Guild in the town's main plaza. I'm going to wish you the best of luck today or to academic endeavors. We're to see how things go. What exactly is there to look forward to? I wonder if he has something planned for us. Yep, file number. Okay. This is the kitchen, I'm guessing. No. Just another room. How many rooms do they have? I guess it is a mansion. Whoa. The dining hall. Yeah, Shadow Kirby. They have a lot of pictures of Lohengrin Castle. This is the kitchen. Lady Laura, you've returned. This calls for a celebration. Sure to prepare the finest of meals for you and your friends tonight. I'm looking forward to the taste of home cooking. I just asked Bam to catch some fresh fish, too, so I think you'll enjoy the dinner I'm preparing. Oh, the game's awesome. I think I'm like 80 hours in. How surprised I was when I heard a few days ago Lady Laura will be returning. Unfortunately, though, there won't be time for rest. Field study is essentially off-campus schoolwork, right? So allow me to help you out in any way I can. Nice. 86 hours in. Right on, right on. Sea of Stars is so good as well. Sea of Stars. Oh.
今日はあいにく霧が出てよく見えぬが。
Only the mist won't clear, Sag. That's the church, it looks like. Yeah. One more round, right. Wow, you can feel the intensity coming from inside. Well, it is the RS8 school's training hall after all. I was planning on stopping in to greet everyone, but they seem so focused right now. I'd rather not intrude. I'll head off to the guild first. Good point. This is the chapel. Hey there, Lady Laura. Didn't realize you were back in town already. Just arrived a little while ago. How have things been here at the church while I was away? Same as ever, I'd say. Still no point in giving sermons to this lot when they got more faith than I do. But I suppose things really haven't changed much, have they? It may not be my place to say this, but wouldn't it be wise to perhaps put a bit more effort into your job? Haha, sorry about that. Just not the kind of guy who can summon up the motivation to work hard. Only folks here that have got their work cut out for them are your dad and Toval, really. Your dad's away on official business pretty often, but Toval's out of town once a month too. For a guy as young as he is, he's got a pretty trying schedule to contend with. Nothing in here. Wish Father Hamilcar take his job more seriously. I'm the one who has to make all the preparations for Mass and write reports to the Archbishop in his stead. Sigh. Running after him, trying to fix everything he leaves undone is tiring work. Yet he remains as popular as ever thanks to the stories he tells the children. Unbelievable. Did I just fast travel? I did. Oops. I'm sure she had something else to say. Nope. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh, Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see that you've returned. Don't hesitate to ask me if you need any assistance at all. I'll be there to support you, whatever the endeavor may be. Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate your generosity. It's my honor. Really must ask, though. Just who are these disgusting cretins you have in tow? What? Are you talking about my classmates? Oh, why must such filth be allowed to fester within the sight of Lady Laura's maidenly grace? Listen up, you three. Be sure to keep an appropriate distance from Lady Laura at all times, understood? I'm Grenade Man. They're good. Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to prove a little difficult. What an irksome whelp. My apologies. She seems to be misunderstanding the situation. Is there a more vile and disgusting creature crawling upon the earth than man? Yulian and Carno present a perfect example. What with their never-ending tomfoolery. Cloudman's voice lines. See you in my dreams. There are a few exceptions, of course. Like Lord Arcade, he's so tall, strong, and handsome. Well, I see that the Radiant Blade Master has skewed the standard for aspiring gentlemen here in Legram. You have to be in an airship to rise above expectations like that. Wow. No, just the thought of men making me want to take a bath. You best be sure to keep your distance from Lady Laura to make myself clear. Wild. Sail. Oh, the Orbital Factory. Hello there, Watteau. Hope you're doing well, I hope. Why, of course. We're all doing well here, but perhaps less so on the business front. Oh? Not really a big issue. Just that your father rejected the order to raise taxes here. Deliveries coming through on the highway have slowed down a fair bit ever since. It's clear as day. The Duke area wasn't too pleased by Lord Arcade's decision. I see. Please allow me to apologize for my father's actions. You have no reason to feel responsible, Eustace. Reinforcer is raw. I guess maybe that's like more apparent later on. Apparently he gets like an ogre form. I'm not sure what that's about. Because I haven't seen it yet. Deliveries by train have come through just fine, so ultimately we're not up a creek without a paddle at least. Shrek, yeah. Truly are pleased to see you back on Legram, Lady Laura. We're to receiving your instruction in the Arcade schools, art, so it depends. I didn't think a geezer like you would still be hitting the training hall. We hold classes in basic self-defense once a week at the training hall. It's easy for anyone to fit in their schedule. I've been training for over 60 years now. Missing my training actually throws off my whole rhythm, huh? What have they got? Maybe I have enough stuff. I'm pretty low on monies. Oh. I want Carnelia reprint. Yeah, that's it. Shrek. Good day, Lady Laura. Pleased to see you back home. You and the armaments or have any armament-related questions during your stay? You just come straight to me. Thank you, Duncan. Your service is invaluable as always. Ah, it's an honor to hear you say that. A friend of Lady Laura's is a friend of mine. I'd be honored to help you. Mine 3. Wow. I'll grab one of those. Cross Crusade. Oh, Action 3. Chrono Burst. Attack twice in succession. What? That's kind of OP. That's OD. I'll grab like a couple of attack 3s as well. And Crystal Flood. Sure. And maybe a shield 3. Okay. Everyone's already good on that front. I'll replace that attack 2 with that attack 3 I picked up. And action 2 with the action 3. House to lay up using Mirage Art. Oh. Mine 3. And then I'll put that mine 2 over here. They'll stack? That's crazy. Dragon Vision. Grand Press. Oh. So I fled with, I think, Hydro Cannon. Wait. Oh. No, wait, Flood is like Hydro Cannon and 2 other things. That's kind of wild. Wild. Okay. I got 2 attack 3s, yes. Hydro Cannon. Freeze 20%. Maybe. Sure. And then, Nightmare. No. She's already got defense 3. Maybe Uses needs like attack 2. She Hostings attack 3. Maybe I'll upgrade her to attack 3. I think that's good for now. Customize weapon. Shikare. Ooh. New weapons. Wild Claw. I have none of the stuff. Oh. But I can sort of afford some stuff. Pandora. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy speed and agility way down, but attack way up. I can only really afford one for now. Golden thread shoes, wow. Okay. New material. Gotta become so low on Mira. Blue tunic is pretty crazy. Can't afford any of the stuff though. Boy, this is really expensive. Oh yeah. Okay. I decked out Reen. That was that girl sweeping who hates men. Welcome back, Lady Laura. See you working hard as ever, Saria. Hee, of course. Question for you though. It might be so bold to ask, just what is your relationship with these men? They're all my classmates. You, I know I could trust in the purity of Lady Laura's heart. So wait, what's she implying? You may be better off not knowing Reen. Please take this, Lady Laura. Refreshing pasta soup recipe. Isn't this recipe for one of Aprikose's specialties? It is indeed. I figured this would be a splendid way of allowing you to enjoy the taste of home even while outdoors. Try make it sometime when you find yourself longing. Amateur goat. Solid choice. Not do anything rash. Emma's like probably top 5 for me. Reen was not raw. I guess. I guess they don't know yet. They don't know. Reen is truly raw. Started renting my boat out recently, see. I was hoping that you guys use it while you're here, but that'd be Susk, yeah. Sausage. Oh, my favorite Trails protagonist is by far Estelle. Otherwise known as Bestel. but I think green is still raw. Looks like Lady Apple's spirits. They're a bit out of sorts today. That's really a shame. It is the fishing shop. In recon seal of approval, that's true. That does count for being raw. Peak Schwarzer. There's something up in these rooms. I saw the picture of the fish, and I was like, is this the Fisherman's Guild? This guy's probably the Fisherman's Guild. Fish here are a really lively bunch. I'd reckon that due to the blessing of the spirits living in the lake. Must be a fishing spot that I can fish at. Maybe. It probably has something to do with Sandlot. There sure are more remnants of animism here than I expected. It's actually a spirit monument, much like this one out on the highway too. One theory is they exist as signposts to guide the spirits to this land. Cold Steel 4 videos up, 2 hours long. The LDR version, Reen Goat Raw Fire, Swag, Kino Peak. That's awesome. Because that people have regarded them as a means to call forth spirits since the days of antiquity. Huh, fascinating. I can only imagine what it'd look like if they were to succeed. Well, it's just a theory. No one really knows what their real purpose is. But they're still pretty important then. Here I was thinking it'd be fun to have Lemmy smash them up. No. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. Just destructive impulses. Yeah, say. It's got a big sign on it saying Bracer Guild. Gilch. A wharf. Sutherland Province. There's a fishing area. The hard catch. Queen crab, wow. 60 fire receptive. Another one. We had to mash like crazy. 115 reg, wow. Oh, I almost got it in 2. There aren't any fish here. I'm good. I caught enough crab. This is the Eisenritter statue. Pretty impressive up close. So cool. Saint Sandlot and the Eisenritter are the pride of the Gram. Happened ever since the world lines. When I look at the statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. It's been my lifelong aspiration to be as skilled as a warrior as my ancestor and Saint Sandlot were. That's a huge aspiration. Leanne Sandlot is like either supposed to like the strongest character in the Trails universe or second strongest. She's ridiculous. Wow. I can see the ambition gleaming in her eyes. It's not surprising, everyone has their heroes after all. Praise of their valor during the World Alliance, may their souls rest in peace. Oh, who's this? Good day, Lady Laura. I see you're looking well as always. Hello there, Sven. How you doing? I'm fit as a fiddle. Whether you need a bridge fixed or a wall built, you can leave all your construction needs to old Sven. She's just about to head out to the highway to fix up one of the statues there. Listen, think a bit. We're going the same way, be careful of the fog. It can come rolling in without warning. Days like these are when spirits are most likely to begin their trickery. Haha, that's indeed true. Take the utmost care. One of the statues on the highway is tilting. We're gonna get it fixed. Spirits will be upset. Hey, it's Laura. It's really her. We did something pretty awesome while you were gone. Oh? We formed the Junior Eisenritter. We're here to fight for Saint Sandlot. Ooh. Let me in. I'll be the evil villain. That's hardly even role-playing. That's cute. So cute. I assume Laura must be their Saint Sandlot then. I gotta say, how can we really be like the Eisenritter? I don't even have any horses. Riding your goats doesn't work. I mean, we tried, but they just flung us off. Those poor goats. Listen, you can play however you like, but try not to cause trouble for others. We know. You think we can ride instead of horses? We need noble steeds. Yulian thinks the Eisenritter is all about the horses. I think the coolest part was their awesome fighting skills. The other she just had to win in a sword fight sometime. Only you decided that you want to make swordsmanship a lifelong pursuit. I'm willing to teach you basic self-defense techniques anytime, though, if that's what you like. Yeah, I'm gonna start going to those classes again. I gotta get stronger. Junior Eisenritter's gotta be tough, the toughest there is. First things first, I gotta go find some good sticks for our training. I'm gonna stick to the training. Telegram station. You don't need to press the board train right now. Beyond here's the highway. Okay. Not gonna let me go on the highway. Cause we're not cool like bracers. Lady Laura, you returned. So happy that you'd returned to Legram for our sake. Well, I returned. That much is true, however. This isn't meant to be a leisurely visit, I'm afraid. I'm gonna be pretty busy with my field studies, so keep that in mind. Just can't believe how strict Thors is. I don't think I could deal with having so little free time. This is why we all thought St. Estrella would be a much better fit for you. All those months without you here were just so depressing. Every Laureless day I saw my pillow stained with tears. I see time has indulged your clinginess, Pat. Sniffle, oh, how blessed I am to stand your angelic radiance once again. Talk about a hometown hero. People of the Gram really do like Laura. This girl even more than most. I'm sorry about that. You must be Lady Laura's friends from the academy, I assume. I would welcome you all. But I must warn you, all you menfolk, that your lives are forfeit should anything happen while your guests in Lady Laura's home. Well, aside from those devious-sounding threats, she's technically giving us a warm welcome, right? Hope here, no mind. Cindy and her friends basically said that to everyone. I sit in the outskirts of the province, but even so, I think I'll find the ground is a pleasant, relaxing town. You menfolk are all welcome here, as long as you don't, since you know your place in regards to Lady Laura. Wow. She's got groupies. Spirits are still abundant here on the gram even now. I can't see them, but they're always here, watching over us. They seem a bit irate today, however. Perhaps they found themselves a bit unsettled by our new visitors. I think she's talking about us. So I already checked there. What's this place? Wait, maybe I didn't check here. Oh yeah, I did. I checked the inn, checked the auto store. Doggo. Oh, what a good boy. I see you're doing well, Pero. A very good boy. House 2. Oh, good day, Lady Laura. You came along at the perfect time. We got some fresh cheese made from our goat's milk ready to smite your hunger. I'll be sure to bring some by the manor later. I'm looking forward to it. Tonight's dinner is sure to be that much better. Sniff, wow, you're right, it's also delish. Now for an itty-bitty taste. Oh, no you don't. Haha, that's quite the charming friend you have there. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't happen to have seen Carnival around, would you? It's always goofing off with Yulian when you should be helping me out. Sigh, I'd appreciate if we should go after Chloe a bit more. What's this picture of fruit? The amount of detail they put in this place is wild, though. I don't even know what that picture is of. Might be Legram. Back in the Sawato store, right? This is how the doggo. I'm pretty sure I explored everything. Except for the Racer Guild that I need to go to. I better do that. Oh, the guild emblem. Must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure. This one seems to be still active. The Grand Branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a bracer back when we were in Berahard for a field study. But I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Is that so? Well, bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority. You can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Million, that's kind of... Yeah, you don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well... It's less acid, more grams. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself, started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament towards him. Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now that's a familiar face. Pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh, you know each other? Nah, we just ran into each other a couple months ago. Long time no see, Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so you must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it? Pretty much. Bracer Toval. I'm Toval Renner, a bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Kind of reminds me of Nee's character. A bit. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Berahard. Bingo. Sarah told me you were going to be there. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to bust Magius out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. Haha, you're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full though, so don't worry about it. Interesting, I had no idea you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild's standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. Yeah, no doubt. Basically every branch here in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field, like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we could ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Till then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. Sounds like a difficult life. So, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway military police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. William? I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without consent. Well, I found enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. This branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. That's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, focus on helping others. He's long said that if we were freed of responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the bracers. The Radiant Blade Master himself is a bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing... Oh. He's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I bet he'd make an S rank right on the spot. That's wild. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Liberalian Army, as well as the bearer of the title of the Divine Blade. Cassius is ridiculous strong. I guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out and task for your field study. Let me give this to you now. Hog. Arcade School training bout. Butler Klaus. I wish for Lady Laura and you, her classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against students of the Arcade School. When you're prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs outside the mansion and to the right. Klaus. Ebel Highway Monster. A monster's been spotted roving the Ebel Highway. He's a big one. Crocodark. Ebel Highway. That's a Class 7 deal with this threat as soon as possible. Many hands make light work. Duncan. I need someone to replace a lot of orbit lights along the highway. I feel like putting lights into things. You can buy me in Watto store. That's a very bracer task. Study area is defined as a 200 cells radius around my room. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Oh, so this is how your field studies go? Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Yeah, I got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here. We got a real monster of a backlog building up. Counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? That's what I will do. So I said I'm getting started. Looks like one of those requests is from the training hall. Seems to be from Claus. Got a monster extermination request. That way. It'd be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. So cool. This is so cool. I couldn't help but notice that Sarah's set up with the curriculum really similar to the work we bracers do. I guess actual bracer work, like the stuff I've been throwing at you, must come pretty naturally to you at this point. There's some truth in that for sure. By the way, would you mind if I asked you something? Fire away. Then you gave us a hint back at that bar in Barrahard. But there's also the fact that Instructor Sarah showed up with the perfect timing right when we needed her. Your time is a little too convenient. Did you come here after receiving word from the Provincial Army? No, I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my peak, got right in contact with the director here. It's kind enough to give me a ride in his airship back from the capital. Is that your doing? Well, you see, essentially things worked out for us thanks to his pulling strings behind the scenes. I see that the bracers live up to their reputation. Guess it makes sense why they're not too popular with certain folks. Listen, that's just a one-off, alright? I jumped through some serious hoops to make sure everything worked out, you know? Hehe. We've been in his debt all this time without even realizing it. Indeed, glad to know we can count on someone as reliable as him as an ally. Right guys, leaving this in your hands. It's been a while since I just got to get back here at the guild. Keep up the good work, okay? I really want to savor my little break. Wow. Let's go with the monster. It's out on the highway, but a pretty good distance from town. Probably close to 200 salvage. Right at the edge of your study field area. Seems to be a pretty mean one, too. Make sure you're all ready before you take that first swing. That's pretty wild. I'm trying to read these signs. Please. Something about a hose. I don't know. It's hard. They don't even have a guiltophone. Oh wait, they do. It's like a very classic one though. It's old. And in Crossbell, if you like look to the guild board, you could like see where all the bracers were stationed out through like all different points in the game, and you could find them there and like see events and stuff. Pretty cool. Nothing like that here though, which is fine, I guess. Here we go. Welcome everyone, hope the day's treating you well. That was told me about my request, right? Right. You wanted us to do something about the road lamps, right? Could we ask for some further information about how to do that? Of course. You take quite a while though, are you sure you have the time to do it? Sure. Yeah, shouldn't be an issue. Explain what it is you'd like us to do and we'll get to it. Here's how it'll go. I'm gonna presume you all know what a road lamp is at this point. You probably also know that they require regular maintenance in order to function as they should. Especially true here in Legram, since the moisture from the fog causes their circuits to short. more frequently. I put in a request for Toll to inspect them not too long ago, actually. To my surprise, I discovered that almost all the lamps close to town needed some maintenance work. Seemed well to replace them all in one go then. That's correct. To be more specific, I'd like you to replace the Orban lights. It seemed like a long, troublesome task, kind I normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers along the highway, though. That's important. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my belly button, but oh well, nothing can be done about it. Does seem like something Tovo would usually handle himself, though. Isn't that right? It is. He'd probably laugh at us if a group of promising students weren't able to change a few lights, all that. It really takes me back to our field study in Celtic, though. That's right, we had to do something like this back then. Suppose every town needs working road lamps. So you're practically pros already, then? Hardly. I'd finally managed to block off any memories of our group's first field study. No fair, you guys. Stop remembering stuff I wasn't here for. That's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume the road lamps here also need a code to open their maintenance panels? Not quite. Lamps here in Legroom use a key for access instead. Means you'll be needing this. It's just to make things simpler this way, and I'm glad I don't need to remember a code this time. Here are your replacement Orban lights you'll need as well. 14. That's a lot of lights. A01 to A05. A1 to 5, B1 to 9. Letters and numbers. If they are, each one matches up with a road lamp it should be used in. You can use the A01 light in the lamp with A01 written on it, and so on. It's not exactly advanced calculus. You need any pointers on how to change them out? Nah, I remember how to do it from last time, so I think I'll be fine. Seems to be everything we need to get started. On our way. Wish you all the best of luck out there. Be on your guard, though. Not gonna be especially dangerous with the fog this thick. Oh yeah. Where was the highway? I'll take care of that and the monster at the same time. Then I'll come back for the other thing. I think it was down in the main area. Yeah, just past the inn, I think. Looks to be about right. Oh. No, that's Laura's, house, mansion. That's the church. Doggo. I found the exit of the highway earlier. I don't know where it went. Is it actually... Oh, Apple Highway. There it is. Okay. Finally, I'm out on the highway. Look, the fog's just as thick out on the highway as it is in town. Thick. It does go a long way towards keeping the temperature down. It certainly doesn't help the visibility. True, even we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. Ever since they built the railway, though, through here, there haven't been nearly as many people traveling this road. We need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure that we don't become lost. That'd be wise. Don't forget there's no telling what some beast may try to jump out on us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. These are the link lights, I guess. Well, there's one. AO1. Alright, let's fund that exchange. This doesn't seem so bad. When supposed to, we just need to repeat this for the other 13 lamps on the highway. The work itself seems simple at least. Perhaps we should each take turns doing it then. Sounds fair. Only right to share the workload. Yeah, call the next one. You're welcome to it. Surrounding glow. Oh, they are strong. Laura strong too. Strong.
しかし幻想的な光景だな。
そうですね。本当に妖精とか現れ
You might see a fairy or something. O2. A1 to 4 and B1 to 9. Okay. Nice. Green's got a crit. Dang. A crit. Nice. Well, I got U material, that's good. Are these palms? They are grass palm. Nice. Whoa. Imagine this game was on PS2. It might work. Oh, true. I mean, it wouldn't be though, because there's only 3 PS2 games, according to Ethan. It just like wouldn't exist. Ultimate barrier. I should probably put an Emma. A mollusk formed from several pink spores. This is a powerful neurotoxin. Touching it causes paralysis. It can be frozen. Okay. What? AO5. Which one did I just change? I just changed like AO3, I think. Okay. Should probably do them in order. I mean, this game was like originally PS Vita, I think, as far as I remember. Or as far as I've been told. Wait. BO1. Nice.
線路があるよ。
エベル支線。俺たちが通ってきた路線か。
Oh, branch line. BO2. Seems to be all that's necessary. Well done, Laura. You make 7 lamps done, I think. Only halfway done. How would you feel if 9S Cheddar Beans kit? I guess that would be peak. Then if he range. Which one did I just change? Bye-bye box.
行きます。
行くぞ。
Okay. Let's change these lamps. Oh.
俺の番だな。いいのかだ。早く。
Wow.
私の番だな。
Boom.
僕の番だね。私の番ですね。
I'm going to
敵ユニットの抵抗を解析。
first of all analyze this one.
解析完了です。
I thought she uses the palm that smells with fresh flowers, absorbs CP and EP. Whoa. Oh.
行くぞ。私の番ですね。敵ユニットの抵抗を解析。解析完了です。
Cocoa Panda. Intelligent bipedal monster. Beats humans who pass by with a stick that made from a tree branch. Branch. Poor thing, got punched in the back of the head.
悪くない
Savage. Radiant wings. Strength and defense is 50%. Insight. Plus 50. Minus 50. Oh. Increases physical abilities, expensive magical ones. Sounds like a Zen move. Just 4 more.
行くぞ。はーい。私の番ですね。
任せてくれ。さあ、
チャンス。一気に行くよ。
俺の番だな。二の方、早手。
Nice.
私の番だな。逃さぬ。
Linkage.
どんなもんだ。えへん。
Yeah.
危険度大。どうか気をつけて。
Okay, there's 6. This is probably 7. Oh. Oh. That's the monster. Looks like it matches the description, but it's hard to tell with all this mist. Looks really strong. We got Lammy on our side, this should be a piece of cake. But I shouldn't be so sure. Visibility is quite poor here, we can't take anything for granted. I agree, we should be thoroughly prepared before we engage. We're right. Foily. Right. Nice. Okay. And there's 9. And the last lamp is Dunge. And that's the last of them. 14 lamps, that was a good day's work. Highway should be better lit now. It's difficult to tell with all this fog. At least the residents of Legram should be safer as they travel the highway now. Now we finished, we should report back to our client. Now let's go back and see Duncan. This is very hard. Not as since any sane man would travel on foot, turning around. Estelle would do it. Estelle would run there. Okay. Beach. He's gonna crit right in the first turn. Boom. Nice. She's right, team. Amphibian monster that lives near the water. It hides ferocious, its jaw is strong to pierce steel. FC material. There's 3 of them. Oh dang. Ow.
私の番だな。逃さぬ。
Nice. Okay. Hmm. Nice.
白き刃よ。お願い。
Bitch. Ouch. Oh no, the feint.
私の番ですね。
Weak to water. Crystal fudge. Yeah. Ouch. No. We're at the edge.
そなたに感謝を。
Good.
俺の番だな。
Not in balance. Ow. Oh, it absorbs some.
息吹を。
Okay, good.
任せるがよい。
Nice. Ouch.
任せるがよい。
Okay.
私の番ですね。
Hmm.
行くぞ。
Okay. Nice. It's frozen.
その程度か。精進するがよ。
Froze. Oh, will that catch up? Aegis level 4?
まだまだこれからだ。
Well, that takes care of that. Not bad for your first monster extermination. Guess we didn't expect it any less. The tough part was actually getting the monster this time, though. True, this mist doesn't make for the smoothest of navigation. If the air were a bit clearer today, we might have been able to explore a few other routes through the area. For now, we'd be wise to return to Logam and give a report. Um,
俺の番だな。いいのかだ。早く。
dang, they're strong.
私の番だな。
Right? My lasers.
私の番ですね。敵ユニットの抵抗を解析。
Okay.
つかめました。
A monster covered in golden armor like Shadow. Its weight gives its charge attacks incredible power. Weak to wind attacks.
参る。いいのかだ。早く。
任せるがよい。
Nice.
行きます。
Uh-huh.
白き刃よ。お願い。
Missed it would have been bad.
これで一安心。なかなかの出来ですね。
But,
敵発見。
bombs.
私の番。
行くぞ。
行くぞ。さて。
I don't have any combat links set.
任せるがよい。
敵発
Oops.
見。撃参る。いいのかだ。早く。
Dang, that person almost got killed.
私の番だな。
Oop. Yeah.
行きます。
Mm-hmm.
敵ユニットの抵抗を解析。つかめました。
Greedy Reaper, where a monster that lurks underground, its body is covered in tough armor. It is few from prey, okay.
炎よ。我が剣に集え。はあ。
Nice. Yeah, bitch.
よし、やったぞ。と、まだまだこれからだ。
46. Well. Oh. Hologram, what's out of town? Oh, let's go back to town. Turn in these quests. Yeah, it seems like we should carry that monster rolling out the highway. We did. That was a little thick pog. Finding our way was more trouble than I expected. We certainly had to pay close attention to our surroundings this time. It did serve as good training, I admit. That's good to hear. Oh yeah, can't forget the reward, can I? Here you go. Are you sure we can have all these? Not a problem. This is the reward the guild set for it, so it's all yours. Not like I'm working over fat sacks of mirror, so no need to worry. I'll have things. Thank you very much. You deserve it. Save me from a real bother of a mission. Right then, good luck with the rest of your tasks. Sky. It's not Widow's Store. Here it is. And here. Thank you very much for your help. A well-lit highway is always a boon to travelers. You can thank us for our assistance. I'm glad we were able to shed a little light on things. People will be better off for it. That's what matters to me. Yeah, I should return these. Many thanks. Well then, good effort. Deserves a good reward in kind. Crystal Flood. Thank you very much. You know, this has kind of been bugging me the whole time, but isn't it a little weird that so many went out all at the same time? Does that happen a lot? Actually, no. It's a rather impressive coincidence now that you mention it. Especially considering each site was replaced at a different time. You said Toval's the one who normally plans replacing them, right? And if he accidentally did something to cause this, then perhaps he wanted us to experience the realities of the Bracer lifestyle. It's really, Indeed, I'm certain a man like him would never do something so pointless. Considering how cunning he already proved himself to be back into Burrahard, it's not impossible. Probably just overthinking things though, at least I hope we are. Yes. Approaching. Let's get this. And whoa. 800 defense, what? Why is Millennium's defense so high? And gold thread shoes. Guess I could buy Golden Mail or Blue Tunic. I'll buy some like golden shoes, I guess. Two pair. Strega A1s, whoa. That's 65 defense. Actually, Windrobe. Primarily green in color. When did I get this? Oh wow. And then where does the training hall go? It's up here. I'm actually gonna be right back. I'm just gonna run to the washroom real quick. You go listen. Be ready. Let's go. Time for this third request. Third task. The training hall. Now it's the meeting room. Oh, that's pretty cool. A waiting room. They got some swords. Whoa. I'm pleased to see you back in the grim, my lady. Seem to have grown a lot since we last met. Yep, I can only hope so. We're looking at Master Claus on the other side of the stage area. We heard about the request you to speak with him. And I'm not done yet. Just you watching it get even stronger. That's close. Come at me, Eris. Give me the best you got. I'm not gonna hold back, Gavelli. Come at me, bro. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I see you were able to begin your field study without incident. We were, thank you for your help. Incidentally, I noticed it was you yourself who placed this request for us. Indeed, I did. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me. My request is merely this. I'd like you to engage in a training bout with the students of the Arcade School. And so it says in the request description. In-game, not often we get a training opportunity like this. Are you sure we provide enough of a challenge? Well, I'm certain of it. By my assessment, you're all more than capable combatants. A swordsman of the famed 8 leaves on Blade School. An adept in court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. You seem to handle your weapons with the poise only born of many battles, young lady included. You can tell without just by looking at us. No, but you never even seen us fight. Be that as it may, seems to have a pretty good idea of what we can do. It's like you can even tell that Lammy's here. Well, I'm just telling you before my letters home. Though I expect Klaus could easily have deduced that much nonetheless. It's a strong case for assisting as acting master of the Arcade School at the very least. I'm flattered. All those training here right now are at the beginner level. I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. Sounds like the kind of hands-on lesson even a Thor's education can't buy. Very well, I'd be happy to accept. Have my thanks. It's alright with you, I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. Alrighty, just give the word. Excellent. Please take your place on the stage in the center of the hall. Started. Listen up. Our opponents are later as classmates. They may be young, but don't underestimate them. I know. Hey, I'm not planning to lie down for these guys. Not planning on losing either. No fair. Why can't I join in? Yeah, it'd be hardly a fair fight if you summon your doll to battle. As a student of the school, I also have to resist the urge to join in. Being a spectator can still teach us much, though. Lame. So these are opponents from the Arcade School. Outsides they're all at the beginner level, but in the school, I'm betting even the beginners are pretty skilled. Indeed, it would be unwise to underestimate their ability. You need to give this all we got for us and for them. We can do this. We have variety on our side. We're ready? Begin. This our training bout with the students of Arcade School began with a bang. We were as skilled as we suspected. We were forced to play our strengths to our strengths, relying on the team tactics we learned by fighting together. Finally, after a long and hard battle, we emerged victorious. The battle's been decided. And we did it. Phew, barely scraped out a victory there. Oh man, we lost. How shameful. Seems like we still have a long way to go after all. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn our training up a few notches. Thanks for coming out and giving us a good fight. The battle made up for excellent training. Haha, you can say that again. Now I learned where I could stand to brush up. Our skill in battle was befitting of the reputation of the Arsaid School. That's right, you all fought wonderfully. An excellent battle. You've all been diligent in your training while I've been away. Ooh. Why not, Milliam? I wanna fight too. Oh my. Milliam, don't do... Whoa. What the hell is that? A silver doll? Milliam. Honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? Just sitting here watching you guys fight is so boring. Ready to jump in, come on. You don't just want to sit on the sidelines either, right, Laura? I don't suppose I can deny that. You too, huh? This has been a bit of a problem. I think having our Getlem take the field might give us too much of an unfair advantage. Oh, well, that's the case. I'm gonna serve as your opponent instead. Huh? Master Claus. Oh, it's gonna destroy our Getlem. May not be the young man I once was, still the acting master and caretaker of the school. For his lordship in his absence, I believe you'll find me a worthy opponent even for that silver puppet. Whoa. Wow. Stand leaves almost no openings. See, that acting master isn't simply an honorary title. I see, but if Claus has joined the battle, I would like to as well. Laura? Hey, Laura. I've been defeated by Claus on more occasions than I like to count. I enjoy the opportunity to show how much I've improved. Aha, as you wish then. Show me all you learned during your time at the academy. Oh, it's getting exciting. Oh, this seems to have escalated rather quickly. Suppose not everyone has the patience to sit on the sidelines, so when they're itching for a good fight. Good grief. What do you think we ought to do? I don't know anything we can do. Master Reen. I greatly enjoy the chance to cross blades. The skills for at least one blade school. Would you be willing to participate as well? Of course, I'm glad to accept. Good. Maybe choose one more of your classmates to round out your team. You'll all be facing me. If you're able to defeat me, I'll complete my request. In that case, I'd be happy to. Let's begin. But please don't hold back on account of my age. That you even give us the opportunity to do so. No doubt, I can feel his power already. He hasn't even made a move yet. We're gonna need to come at him with everything we got, even more than the last fight. I wasn't planning on holding back anyway. Right then, begin. This old man's gonna kill us all. Dang.
私の番だな。砕け散れ。はい。敵ユニットの警戒。
45,000 HP. Of course.
つかめました。
Elderly butler who served as my Ken Arsaid, was acting master at Arsaid School. No particular weaknesses. Ow. Nice. Have to use box. Wow.
任せるがよい。砕け散れ。
He doesn't seem too strong. But maybe they should think. Okay. Mm. Um. Bah. Oh. Boom. Mm. I'll just attack him, maybe. Forgot about that link. Mm. Yeah. Ooh. I see a crit coming up. Mm. What? Hit. Well. Mm. Okay. Got some? Um. Let's go with Cleaver. Nice. Let's get that crit. Mm-hmm. How about Crystal Flood? Or CM? Um. Hmm. I don't have anything that can just take his turn. Delay plus 30. Uh-oh. Oh, ow. Okay. I he's getting serious. Oof.
私の番だわ。
Well. Excuse me. Okay. Green Schwarzer. Buster run. Nice. Yes. Ow. Nice. Okay. Attack with this. Ooh, ow. Yeah. Alright, soon. Ouch. Hit him with the Silverthorn. I should finish him off? Yes. Oh, almost. Oh, regain HP. Let's go with Buster Arm. Oh, miss. Dang. Let's finish him. Yeah. Pretty tough though. And we stand victorious. Wow. Did they seriously defeat Master Klaus? I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. He doesn't even seem all that tired. I guess that's the acting master there at Sade School for you. Ho ho. Gracious me, what a thrilling battle. Your silver puppet was more challenging an opponent than I had anticipated, young lady. Well, there aren't many people out there who can handle Lami's swings as well as he did. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. Sure is a big world out there. Well, that's true enough. Incidentally, Master Reen. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the Eight Leaves one blade style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you holding something back, a wavering of your clear intent, just for a moment. Yo, how's it going? Sailor Mood. I'm always here when you wake up really early. It's true. I do that on purpose. Holding something back. I thought so. I apologize if I said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to the ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate your saying, so I'll take it to heart. Huh? I don't get it. Anyway, guess that means we got this request all wrapped up, right? Certainly. Thanks to your assistance, this is the most fulfilling training session for everyone. Just being able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all you've done for us. No, not at all. It was an honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It'd be our pleasure. We'll be sure to train to the fullest extent of our abilities. In the meantime, you won't be disappointed. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. Certainly have your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that. When I see how well you fight together, filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree. I think they're the reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on those requests has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Nora. The day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in single combat, sooner than you think at that. You can be sure I'll continue devoting myself to my training and pursuing that goal. Very much looking forward to it. Wish you all the best with your field study here on the Gram. May it be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. As butler to the Arseid household, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you very much. Yo, chillin'. Bing chillin'. Where's S-Craft Radiant Dance was strengthened to become Radiant Waltz. Whoa. Emma doesn't even have an S-Craft. That training bout seems to have been a valuable experience for the students. The two that have far more enjoyable time than I expected as well. Challenge you in the near future. How years has been since I was last forced to my knees in battle. I can scarcely even recall. I feel as though I've returned to my days of scrappy youth. Okay, Dad, let's review what we learned earlier. Gotta go up your rounds. Think you never asked us to do this? Seeing that battle, I can hardly sit still. What I want to achieve. Techniques to the Arseid Skull can be adapted to fit most any weapon and be used against all manner of foes. If I have someone as skilled as the acting master can even take on something as opposing as that silver doll. There's something else, isn't he? Yeah, he's pretty tough for an old guy. And then we're gonna have to take our game to the next level. What this guy is doing all alone. Looking in the mirror. I learned a lot testing myself against your spearmanship, your court fencing, and even against that strange staff. I feel as though that fight gave me so many new ideas how I'd improve my own skills. Speak, you should be thanking you. The opportunity to go toe-to-toe with a student in the Arseid School was a valuable experience. Now we need to open our minds and let the winds of learning blow in. Fascinating. Let's go home. Oh, looks like it's almost evening already. sunset sky makes for a very picturesque view, don't you think? Seems that the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear, sunny day. Anyway, we finished up all the main tasks we had for the day. Should probably head back to the guild now. Sure Top was curious how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. Back to the guild, huh? I see that the liners arrived. I also see strange men disembarking from time to time, so I have to stay on guard. Last thing I want is some licentious prowler getting too close to Lady Laura's home. She's crazy. They say its school has its origins in the Knights of Aslan Ritter, by St. Sandlot. They played a crucial role in supporting Emperor Dracos, the school gaining great renown. Even today, we still see people come in from all over the country to train under Lord Asayed. All the citizens of Legram really proud to have such a famous school of swordsmanship at its roots here. Not yet. Okay. I need 3 more U material. Wow. I can't really afford anything here. Not even shoes. Ain't even got shoes. Closing up shop for the night soon. There is no strict opening or closing times. Gladly open the shop for you if you need something. Even in the middle of the night, just give a knock on the window. It's like Italy. It's in the countryside. It's the Bracer Guild. Gilch. Tina's been acting rather odd lately. My goodness, don't tell me she's trying to make a move before the rest of us. To give her a stern warning when I see her. What in the world is she talking about? Simply can't claim Laura for herself unless she shared between us all. Gives Zinnia a stern warning. You're taking your sweet time coming back again. Got a bit of an oddball staying here, you see. Told me she wouldn't need any dinner. Just took off, hasn't been back since. It's probably Sarah. Oh, that's a weird statue. I'm gonna make a save point here. So much fun. Oh, that sounds familiar. Blood and Iron Chancellor is here, I guess. That's not a good thing. Oh wait, no. It wasn't. It's Laura's dad. But these the same voice actor?
いつお戻りにてっきりこたびの実習では会えないものと思っていました。
Oh.
所用に一区切りついたのでな。
their class.
ギルドに用事もあったからこちらで待たせてもらった。
Oh. What the?
久しぶりだ。
ん？
我が娘よ。
Huh?
どうやら一回り大きくなって帰ってきたようだな。
幼子扱いはやめてください。その父上、ただいま戻りました。
ああ、おかえり。
So that's Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. He sounds embarrassed, but I barely seem so happy.
そして彼らが。
はい、7組の旧友にして共に切磋琢磨する仲間です。
Victor SRC.
レグラムの領主ビクター S アルゼイドだ。
The ruling lord.
そなたたちのことは娘からの手紙で存じている。よろしく頼む。7組の諸君。
He's as strong as Brigadier Bright. That's crazy. Fooge. That's a lot of potatoes. This is delicious. Oh, careful, Milliam. You're going to drip sauce all over the table. Wow, this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds, all the way to thirds. Haha, that's roast wild boar. It's been a staple among many local dishes for generations. Is something troubling you, son of the House of Valberia? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family's been causing you a lot of trouble. Isis. Is he... Haha, oh that? Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility. For sure is the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. You did, though I did feel like he was holding back against us. That's not nonsense, milady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same. Laura. Marine, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordsmanship. Certain hesitation. Just by looking at him? What? What? Father? The sword hermit, Yun Kafai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who was the victor? Ah, the victor is yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience. Well, as lose track of time. I think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you. The world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the Eight Leaves One Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth, and it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as the Divine Blade. But there's something about you, Reen, something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. He's almost certainly referring to. I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. This is the burden Reen carries. Indeed. Seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I ask of you as the Radiant Blade Master. Would you grant me the honor of a duel? What? Oh, he's gonna get destroyed. This guy is as strong as Cassius Bright.
光の継承と勝負か。
Mega cool. It's gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master.
リーンってそんなに強かったっけ？
無謀すぎる。
He doesn't stand a
至
chance.
難ならともかく達人相手の手合わせなど
Huh?
さすがに厳しいか。
リーン、考え直すがよい。父上も戯れをおやめください。
ラウラ、止めないでくれ。
Oof.
私と彼の勝負
ん
だ。そなたは下がるがよい。
Stand aside. Oh,
本当に良いのだな。
はい。
I
音
am.
に聞こえし光の継承。胸を借りられるだけでも光栄です。
Whoa.
どうかよろしくお願いします。
生きやよし。
ん？
八葉の一端見せてもらおうか。
This is gonna be epic. Holy crow. A sword like Laura's, but he's like holding it in one hand.
すごいね。
あれを片手で振るのか。
Yep.
信じられません。アルゼイド家に伝わる宝剣。
Gallant shard. Charles. Great swords passed down in the Arcade family for
機
generations.
体の副長を務めた祖先が使っていた体験だ。
Oh. Belongs to the Eisen Raider? That's crazy. I guess it's incredible power with him. Maybe even stronger than my master. Turns it against him.
八葉一刀流書伝リーン・シュワルツァ。
Reen Schwarzer. Beginner rank.
アルゼイド流筆頭伝承者ビクター・エス・アルゼイドマイル。
Whoa.
はじめ。
さあそなたの剣を見せてみよ。
ん？
せい。
Dang.
行くぞ。 炎よ、我が剣に集え。
Zero. Oh my god.
逃しはせぬ。
What? Wrecked.
すまないみんな。
Dang. Yeah. Absolutely
ダメだ
crushed.
ったのだ。
ん？
見えませんでした。
リーンが弱いわけじゃない。
It's not like Reen is
相
weak.
手があまりに強すぎるのか。
Strength is so far beyond his.
何をしている。
ん？
まだ勝負はついていない。
to your feet at once.
父上。
そなたの力それが限界でないのは分かっている
He knows.
この後に及んで恐れるならば強引に引きずり出すまでのこと
Oh,
さあ
見せてもらうね。Do it. Well, where'd he go?
消えたいや
甘い
Whoa. Whoa. Raw.
これは
This is
これがリーンが恐れていた。
そうだ
excellent. This must be.
その力はそなたの奥底に眠るもの
Whoa.
それを認めぬ限りそなたは足踏みをするだけだ
Ah.
いいぞ
Holy.
力を解き放て
行くぞ
Man.
行くぞ 行くぞ そこだ
Uh-oh.
行くぞ 行くぞ
Okay.
逃しはせぬ
Uh-oh. We're dead. Um. Damn. Cloned, but even less so.
リーンさん。うわー、とんでもない勝負だね。
ああだがやっと分かった気がする
That makes sense.
リーンが試着閣下に手合わせを願った理由が
Yeah.
アホがこんなものを抱えていたのか。
リーンさん、大丈夫ですか？父上、やりすぎです。
大丈夫ちゃんと手加減してくれた
Back.
参りました光の検証の絶技しかと確かめさせていただきました
Whoa. Signature technique.
どうやら分かったようだな。力は所詮力。
God, power is simply a measure of one's raw strength.
使いこなさなければ意味はなく、ただ虚しいだけのもの。
It has no real meaning. Oh. That's deep.
だが、あるものを否定するのもまた欺瞞でしかない。
You only shortchanging yourself when you deny the power you already possess.
はい
Wild.
天然自然死の教えがようやく胸に落ちた心地です
The laws of nature. Jack.
ですがこれで一層迷ってしまうような気もします
リーン、
それでよい。
It's fine.
まずは立ち上がり、恐れとともに足を踏み出すがよい。
Dust yourself off, step forward, go for that fairy each day. That's what it takes.
迷ってこそ人。立ち止まるよりはるかにいいだろう。
This game is just starting to cook. Mild. The mist seems to have cleared.
聖女の城か。ダメよ。
Not right now.
みんなに気づかれてしまうわ。
No.
大丈夫よ。
It's
光の
fine.
現象は怖いけど、このタイミングなら平気だわ。
ん？
もう。しかし、なんとも危なっかしい子ね。
She can count on the boy.
前に進めるきっかけをやっと手に入れたみたいだけど、この調子で間に合うのかしら。それは私たちが決めることじゃないわ。
Right.
私たちは見守り、導くだけの存在。
I knew Emma was like much more than the student.
前みたいなことは絶対にやめてちょうだい。
Don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
はいはい、分かってるわよ。それはそうと。気づいてるみたいだけど、あの城、何かあるわよ。
Definitely something inside the castle.
私たちの管轄外だけど、ちょっとまずいかもしれないわね。
Out of our jurisdiction.
ええ。ラウラさんにそれとなく伝えるしかないでしょうね。
What is Emma cooking? I might call it a night here. Try and fix my sleep schedule a bit.
明日も期待してるわよ。
I'm gonna try to go to sleep now. And I'm gonna try to start streaming earlier than 4 a.m. tomorrow. Whoa. Wow, what a view. Looking at that lake is like gazing in a vast mirror. Suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly today too. This is what the ground looks like on a clear day. It seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Reen? You really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth of my master's teachings. For crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see, in that case, I won't criticize what you did. I understand that feeling struggling forward even in the face of adversity. Seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Reen, I think it was an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. It was so cool. Like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. Oh. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. I completely lose control of myself. It just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, all my life. I've lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like. I don't know, it seemed pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? Haha, I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem. and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Give that a cut. Oh, Reen, you said that yesterday's duel helped you to realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. Unless I accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past. I won't think about my future. I mean, it sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Oh, I see. Yeah, trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but uncertain. It's anything but certain. That's actually rather inspiring. I hope we'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried after what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard the big news. You seriously duel the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Now, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leaves One Blade School for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves One Blade School after all. Anyway, let me get those tasks for you today. Field Study Day 2, assign tasks. There's another monster on the Elbow Highway. We don't know what kind of monster it is. Details unknown. Don't let me down, Class 7. Get this taken care of ASAP. An offering of the departed. I'd like to practice making an offering to St. Sandlot. Would you be willing to help me gather the materials necessary to do so? So come see me at the Graham Chapel, Sister Theramis. Oh, I was expecting there to be more, I guess. I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. Didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. Sounds like this will be your last full day on the Graham, so I want to get the most out of you while I've got you here. Anyway, go out there and do what you do. Got it? Since I'm waiting to get started then. Didn't take long, let's roll it out. It's great having you guys around. Often I get to just kick back at the guild, take care of the paperwork. Hey, you can get some time to take care of some other stuff too. Other stuff? Nothing too big. Guild branch over in Crossbell just dropped me a little inquiry relating to the trade conference, actually. Oh, we're an international organization. It's easy to get the latest info, but also increases our workload. That's how it works, huh? Moni always seems to be on top of things. Wait, you got your work, you got my work, let's get things started. Make sure you're back by this afternoon. Press it a task. Reason behind the lack of information about this monster? Simple one, yeah. I got the report from one of the town folks this morning, so that they couldn't really tell what kind of monster it was, even with a clear look at it. What exactly did the report say? They saw what looked like a large, ominous shadow, not exactly a revealing description. True, that doesn't really tell us anything other than a rough approximation of its size. Taking on a dangerous foe with such a depth of information is hardly ideal. Oh well, who cares? Head out there and beat it to a mushy pulp already. Similian's a real go-getter, regardless of the situation. If only we were all so fearless. Leave this one to you guys then. Really, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass, but good luck out there. Don't get info on this beast. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here and go to sleep. As I was saying, time to fix my schedule a bit. But thank you all for hanging out as usual. Have a great day, or night, or morning, depending on where you are. And we'll see you guys later. We'll do more of this tonight, so look forward to it. And hopefully earlier. Probably try to start like 2 or 3 hours earlier than I did today. yeah, take care. And see y'all next time. That was crazy.